Well, I have just arrived here in the city of Kunming, the capital of Yunnan province, southwestern China. Today we will explore this high altitude city. The altitude is around 2,000 meters. That is more than 1 kilometer. That is more than 1 mile, which is pretty high. And it is the third highest provincial capital in China, the third highest. So let's check out this city and let's see what life is like so high above sea level. This is the Kunming railway station, which is closer to the city center than the bigger Kunming South railway station. So if you want to go closer to the city center, come for Kunming railway station, though it is less easily accessible from outer provinces. Trying to find a taxi over here. Just caught a taxi over here. Let's go. I just dropped off my luggage at my hotel and taking a walk around the city right now. Let's see which scenic area that we should visit. Let's go see. It is a common misconception that the lower the altitude, the better it gets. The healthiest altitude to be at is around 1,500 to 2,500 meters. In miles, I don't know. More than 1 mile and 1 to 1.5 miles, I guess, in altitude. So this city of Kunming is pretty good in that it's at the center of this golden belt of altitude, around 2,000 meters. But anyways, let's go get some food for this evening. I haven't eaten a lot today. I just ate a meager breakfast this morning and some snacks on my train ride here. So let's go get some, hopefully, local food if we can. I did find a local restaurant. Let's see what it is like. It's up over here.
你要去游泳了吗？
啊，
几位？
已经进去了，已经进去了。
知道哪一种吗？
啊，
知道在哪一种吗？
知道，知道，谢谢啊。Wow, look at this restaurant. Looks very good, very cultural. It serves local Yunnan food. Food over here in Yunnan is always pretty good. In my last episode in Xishuangbanna, the food over there is super good. It's peak. And the local food and foreign food, all of them are served very good. Let's come and have our meal here. A local indigenous drum performance, drum and singing. Bro is drinking beer like crazy, one entire bottle of beer. Look at that, an entire bottle drinking from a bowl. The restaurant is very good, serves very good food and vibes of Chinese ethnic minorities. Yunnan province has, I believe, one of the most diverse ethnic minority range in China. I believe Yunnan has like 25 or so different ethnic groups scattered across the entire province. And they are very festive. Back in Xishuangbanna, the local driver who is of the Dai ethnicity, he said that 2/3 of the year is spent in celebrations and in drinking, which is crazy. A festival takes like half a month or so. Anyways, let's see where we should go. Maybe I should just rest for the night or whatever. Let's go see. Let's go see what we should do tonight. We're here at this little square. Look at that. A lot of people here watching a performance. And a little field street or something over there. Old street. The weather here is very good. Not too cold, not too hot. Not bad. Back in Xishuangbanna, the weather was pretty hot. For your information, it is January currently, and the temperature is not too bad. Wow, greetings from the next day. Today I took taxi. Look at the traffic jam over there. Today we are going to the big lake in the southwest of Kunming. It's called Dianshi, the Dian Pool, basically meaning the Yunnan Pool, and it's a very big lake. And let us see what we could see there. Well, one of the famous stuff around the lake are seagulls. Seagulls that fly here annually from Siberia to spend the winter. So let's go see. It's windy and rather chilly right now. Should have worn more, but I guess it will be better when I go into like open areas with better sunlight. Over there in the distance is the lake. You could already hear the seagulls yelling, screeching. Are they seagulls? I believe they are. Yeah, I think they are seagulls. I believe that's their name. We can already see a lot of them flying about here. Let's go closer to the lake and see more. A lot of seagulls flying over there. They fly over here from Russia, from Siberia, from Lake Baikal, the region of the Republic of Buryatia in Russia. They fly all the way every year from Siberia all the way down here to Yunnan, which is a long journey. Imagine flying every year as a bird from Canada all the way down to Mexico. The distance is far, and they do that every year. Let's go see if we could see more of them by the lakeside, but apparently there will probably be a lot of people. As anticipated, there are a large crowd over here, both of people and of seagulls. A lot of people trying to feed seagulls over here, and some even go on boats to see the seagulls. This is the entire lake. It's pretty large and vast, isn't it? Mountains on the other side. This is seagull food. You basically toss it into the lake and they will come and eat it. They'll come down See, I posted it over there. Let's see if they would come and eat. They're already eating all over the lake. A lot of people over here trying to solicit photographies. A lot of them, literally one every 10 meters. Here's a statue. A lot of them flying over here. Several even flew overhead. And a lot of people feeding bread, all kinds of stuff to them. And the crowd is very big because this is like the city's most famous tourist attraction. I am here. And then off the track part, near the scenic area, but in this wetlands park, and there are literally no crowds over here. Absolute isolation. And the views here are pretty nice. And the best thing is no crowds. It's not really fun when crowds are pushing all about you. In the distance you can see the seagulls. Right now it's nearly noon, and by this time the seagulls will mostly become inactive. They are most active during the morning. So I believe it is high time to depart and see where we should go next. I have come to my second destination. This is a military school, basically, which is now a museum. The Jiangwu Hall, basically meaning the hall for teaching military. And let's go see what's inside. This is a very bad timing to come because on January 20th, 2026, it is January 31st today. On January 20th, it started reconstruction, so nobody can enter right now. So people can only stand in this front square, take a few pictures, and leave. Which is pretty sad because this museum, basically, it's a museum where the building is original, so no reconstruction, none of that sort. And it's a pity that we can't enter right now. So I believe if you want to come, you should come by yourself and see. Hopefully by that time the inside will be open. Well, then let's go for our next destination then. Wow, this is the lake across the road from the museum, which is over there with the yellow walls opposite the road. And this lake is the Cui Lake, which is a famous destination over here in Kunming. A lot of people strolling over there in the park, and some people also on the boat. Let's see what we can do over here. Before we go anywhere, let's first take care of lunch. Which restaurant should we eat? This one is mushroom hot pot. We had some of them in Xishuangbanna. And this is Yunnan cuisine. We tried this yesterday. Let's try it again, I guess. Let's see what this one is like. Well, it was not bad. I would kind of prefer yesterday's, but today isn't bad either. Let's go check out the park we saw back at the museum. Let's go check out the park. as a famous tourist attraction in the city, large crowds are also anticipated, and there are people everywhere in here, everywhere. So let's best find an exit and go and hopefully go to places where tourists are less frequent in. Go on little side tracks. Kunming is known for flowers, and the flowers are everywhere in the city and especially in this park. Along the way I saw so many flower beds along the street of the park, along the pathways of the park. They got a lot of flowers over here. Wow, I've just come out of the park and I'm climbing up this slope through a village. And let's see where we should go next. The park would be like my last major tourist attraction that I'm visiting here in Kunming. I will probably get some snacks, afternoon tea, then dinner, and take a stroll around the city before going back to my hotel. And tomorrow I will be leaving the city. I'm back here at the Kunming railway station. Today I didn't really go anywhere, so it's already time for us to leave the city and continue on our Yunnan province trip. So subscribe and follow our playlist to keep following me on my trip across Yunnan province in southwestern China.